I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. We give thanks and praises unto the Most High, Ra, and to the waters above and the waters below. We give thanks for every living thing upon the face of the earth. We give thanks for the mountains, for the valleys, for the hills, for the beast, for the milk, for the honey, for all living things, man, woman, old and young, for all humanity, all races, so-called. We give thanks. Yes, I know it's been a while, long while since I come on live. Work is going on. Energy is being building. Spirituality is about bringing in the breath within the cells. As you can see, the voice has changed. The lungs is open wider. The chest is open wider. Space is being cleaned. That is how you become godly. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standing in the way of the sinners, but sitteth in the seat of scornful, you know what I mean? Our delight must be upright all the time. We must meditate day and night, focus, you understand? I'm just here to say hello and just let you know that the work is going on. Many are asking, Kongo, what happened to you? Are you all right? I'm all right. It's just that I am in a place, with a family. And, taking care of children sometimes can be a little busy, hectic here and there. You understand? So I don't want any background noise and all those things. As if you can hear. So I'm just here to say hello. I am here. Energy has been building. This is where I build the energy to come to Ghana, to change the narrative. And I'm here once again to build, to raise the frequency. Yes, the rainmaker. Everywhere we touch, it rains right away. Even if it does not rain for 3 days or 1 month, once I touch, it rains, started raining right away. And it's not anything. You can also do that. Whatever I'm doing, you can also do that. Many of my students and initiates knows this. This is called Ascension Rains. You can Google Ascension Rains and my name will pop up. I made that it up. We are the microcosm of the macro. Whatever that you see in this world, you are in control of it. Everything can be done through you. The waters are within you. You must ascend them through condensation, and then there will be precipitation. This is science. That's it. The inbuilt capacity within the atmosphere is also within you. What causes rain is sunlight. Once you raise the sun frequency within you and your blood is warm, you will change the weather. And if you live upright, wherever that you are, the place becomes blessed. Even if there's going to be war because of you, nothing will happen. It doesn't matter. If 33 million people are doing the wrong thing and only you do the right thing, you save the whole nation. It is real. Sometimes I wish all of you would make it in life. Get yourself some passports and travel. Not to travel to go and work to be a slave, but travel to go and build your energies. Go to places where they have pollution free, where no plastics in the waters, where atmosphere is electrified, charged with infrared light. You know what I mean? Where the earth is full of magnetism. Once you are able to go to such places, you will understand who is Kongo Wattu. I don't travel to go and work, even though I'm working from here. A lot of people think that I'm back home. In Congo, in Drona, ya odana wa maya di abani nyina no. Nti na uni Ghana, I mean Ghana. Me pe na mitumi esa. Me pe na mitumi esa. Baby amu bia me ejuma. Baby amu bia. Say bia me nya internet say na over 200 messages within 30 minutes. My answer will be more than AI. Baby amu bia me ejuma. Ade bia pese order bia no. Ye be bro. Me ni Ghana enso me ejuma. Sana nyame tie. O bibia ye nyina ye anyame. Psalm 82. We have to be godly. We have to be upright. Obi anyone ma obenyamre amawo. Matomo ho ache. Wotro me am ma answer. Baby anu obi ati se menya internet. Because Uganda internet no nya stable. Uganda no political vibes, you know, it's not stable. Into my block you on Facebook. Internet is very poor. Uganda and to me live. It's not stable. Rwanda is okay. You can post stories, you can post everything you want to post. You understand? You just have to be careful. So we give thanks for all the love that you've been showing me. The messages is out there. And those who are also propagating the message, we give thanks. I am the scriptures. We are here to fulfill everything because it has been half-filled. So I just come to make it full-filled. That's it. It is a complete package. Magnetism, light, and water. Make sure that when you wake up in the morning, you see the light, you see the sun. Build yourself as a man and a woman. Build yourself well. That's it. We are going to the next phase. The next phase of the Congo journey. Let me tell you something about nutrition and why people die and why people grow old faster. You see, once you eat food, you produce enzymes to digest the food that you have eaten. Listen carefully. Say woody dear. Your system no. Your immune has to produce enzymes. Produce enzymes. Na akoya mediane no. Woody ye no. It is a woody benku. Woody bayre. Woody emo. Woody brodo. Beans. And all those things because you need to cook them before. You can't eat them raw. So your body has to produce a lot of enzymes, amylase, to digest. And the more enzymes you produce, the more your energy goes down. It's simple as that. Because the enzymes, they are your energy centers. It's like you are wasting your power. Listen carefully. With the movie baby, Echo Baby. There's a lot of things to tell you. I keep on telling you that you are not ready yet. But those who are ready, I just want you to know that the time has come now. If you want to live longer, if you want to be powerful, you must reduce your cooked food intake. Your cooked food intake. Anytime you cook food, you destroy the enzymes. The enzymes which are pre-digested, which are there to digest your food. Once you cook food, you destroy the enzymes. So your body, with its intelligence, has to produce more enzymes. Also, body produce more enzymes, you know what I mean, in order to digest that starchy foods and all those things that you have eaten, even including the proteins, the meat. And you lose mineral salt also. Every food has got its own salt. We need salt, sodium, chlorides. We need potassium, we need calcium. You know what I mean? And we need magnesium. These are water soluble. It is so too much, you destroy them, they evaporate into the atmosphere. And so therefore you have to add salt to it, to eat. You see that? This is why we add salt. But when you eat raw foods, you don't need that salt because there's salt already. But when you cook the food, you destroy the salt. And so therefore you have to add sea salt. It's all right. Now, the enzymes are the viruses that they told us to run away from. The enzymes are the very saviors that they told you that causes diseases. Viruses don't cause diseases. Viruses are there like solvents. They are soaps. They get rid of infections, mucuses and stuff like that are built up that is causing inflammation. So do not be afraid of that. Every food has virus in them. And the more viruses you have, the more powerful you become. Trust me. I've gone through a lot and we've seen a lot in different countries, and the respect and the authority that follows us. We don't have to open our mouth. The people themselves, they say, you are the one, you are this, you are that. Sometimes I wish that all of you are seen when I'm walking in these places. The crowd, the watching of the people. Even soldiers are not supposed to talk to you in this country like that. They are very strict. And nobody walks here with barefooted. Yesterday, they almost arrested us, me and Judy Culture. Why? Because they say we look suspect. We look suspicious or whatever they call it. And it's all right because this country is being surrounded by bad neighbors. You know, some bad neighbors who always try to come into the country and cause problem. So once they saw us clean, they don't understand why we look so good, but we are not wearing shoes. We must be spies. They have to take our passport before I made some calls. And then they realized that I've been in this country for long. I've been going and coming. So they have to let us go. We don't have to shout. Or just remain calm. Even the soldier now later hugging and apologizing, which is not done in this country. Soldiers are very strict here. All I'm telling you is that every food has its own frequency. Every food has its own dimension. The soul plane deals with the proteins. And the material planes deal with the plants. So you have to know what you are eating. Know yourself. We are moving to the land here. And we must make sure that we eat well in these times. If you cook food, whether meat, whether eggs, it's all right, but you lose so much. All right? You lose so much. So the transition has begun. This is called the raw primal foods. That is all I teach. I was teaching this thing from a long time, decades. Raw primal. But my people were not ready for that. And so I have to give you the cooked ones. And then later, when you build your energy, then you can live on kefir alone. And sometimes liver, raw. And then coconut, avocados, occasionally some fruits when you feel dehydrated or you are in the sun for too long. This is the way to go. Once you are able to eat like that, you will see that we've been wasting so much hours and so much money in food preparation. Think about the gas that you have to buy every month to prepare food. Think about all this charcoal. Think about all these ingredients. Think about all these utensils. We spend so much money trying to cook something called delicious, but not nutritious. When you eat raw food, you have already enzymes within the food, and your body digests it so easily. And you don't have to sleep for too long. All right? I wake up very early in this country. I know it is like 5 something in Ghana a.m., but it is 7:54 here. I wake up very early. You know what I mean? Why? And I still have energy because I have not lost enzymes. Once you eat cooked food, either from plants or from animal base, you lose so much enzymes. You lose enzymes. But when it comes to the cooked food, instead of the animal, you have so much benefit. For the plant, so much damage. This is why when people eat carbohydrate, they wake up, my bro, my bro, my body, I say my brepa, where I say, Obi me aquedidi, Obi any unquedidi, Obi and ride away. Una nebia and fa when your ponkoye, enzymes, we lose power 40%. You've lost 40% of your own power. Because anytime you eat, 40% of your energy coming from the brain, your liver, organs, they all come together to make sure to digest the food, that starchy food that you don't want to let go. That so-called Ghana food, Nigerian food, so-called African foods, so-called Ugandan food, not traditional food, so-called cassava, so-called fufu, and all these things that you don't want to let go. These are the foods that belong to the animals, the pigs. And you want to eat them. And so you lose more energy in digesting them. And so when you wake up in the morning, you feel so aches all over. We see here we are. Everything is basa in your life. And then you think that will be the work with the day, spiritual. Yes, and dry up for before no, it takes you 30 minutes to 40 minutes to finish it. And we're talking about 14 degrees weather. In so at you do on man China and so tall. As I said earlier on, man is a rainmaker. Wherever I go, you touch down rains. It's been 3 days now, so tall on. The moment we touch down, just 10 minutes to 15 minutes after getting our fresh milk, it started to rain. Weather necessary from 17 degrees to 14 degrees. Serious. Obi anyone man said you bet there say or then the nine be seafoam. Even the cowboys you go sramono. Obi anyone between sir. They keep on wondering who we are. They keep on wondering how. So don't you freeze. Don't you, a whole lot. Until you walk barefooted and your legs are clean. Just a whole lot. I'm going to Wellington boot. Wellington boot in a for no share. And no more share. I'm going to Obia share you rubber to protect themselves from freezing. And a seafoam. We must be Superman. That is the meaning of a Superman. The meaning of an airbender, a waterbender, and a firebender. That's it. In so tall, if you are bow, you jinem. Into word in Patterson is saying so tall. A former you won't to me, who complaining, and I no crash him. Nintrie no gyina nsuo num, nintrie no gyina nsuo num, and an nintrie n'ani agye, making sounds. Onipa da say ni say award no. And so yen share jacket. Atari a me share, no one a me share. Linen and nipa share. No jacket, nothing. And so normally now, be a jacket, 14 degrees. And we have to walk 30 to 40 minutes. Yes. This is how you train yourself. This is how you build your spirits within your cells. The cells must breathe proper air, nitrogen from the ground, and oxygen from the atmosphere, phosphorus. This is how you build your melanin. The time has come now. Ghana, I am coming. And this time, we are not going to tolerate any sickness at all. It's about time. Don't waste your time. The time is the light. Go out there. Once we finish the life, go out there and soak yourself in the light. Put your feet on the ground. Don't let them fool you. And now we are crutching, now we are dying. If you think that you are in the wrong place, you're doing some job that does not allow you to ground yourself, it's about time for you to start to save money and leave that job. Save money and leave that job. Because trust me, power comes from the land. From Ghana to everywhere. It strikes them. All they say is that, my grandfather didn't wear shoes too. Nobody was wearing shoes here until the government came and said that we should start to wear shoes. You know, kind of making them look like Europeans in this country. No, sir. I told them that is not good. That's how they get your power. When you're weak, when you're rubber sole shoes, you are weak. The people that are so great, powerful people, the people that could lift up a car with their hands, they have histories here. The people that could sit in a basket and fly, you become so weak now. You are afraid of your own weather. The weather is not even cold. Because in the 1960s, 1920s, going back and back and back to thousands of years, it was very cold here more than that. If today, the weather can be 14 degrees, that should tell you that once upon a time, it was even 10 degrees. Then, once upon a time, it was even 8 degrees when it gets to the rainy season. Yes, because we've cut down a lot of trees, and so the weather has reduced. You understand? The 17 degrees and the 16 degrees grapple na musui. So just imagine, put yourself in the shoes of your forefathers and foremothers. We have become so weak and so comfortable. You know what I mean? Living in boxes, we call it houses and mansions. And we're always sick. And we don't know what is wrong with us. And when it happens, then we run to the same medical institution who fool us about bacteria and germs, not to put our feet on the ground. And I found Nancy foam, and all the Nancy foam bacteria, and a baby chow, and a then, into Wusru, until one say 2 million a call, or Bama 2 million call, one for a dura, 1 million or banda, or bar, who feelings in a call. What think I in article? I think I free form. I think I free form. Who name Bema and then in ba and as a punchy Bema, nothing can't at Yako. Unyin nothing can increase. Unyin not at can increase. As you grow, as you age gracefully, your feelings must increase. Your sexual desires must increase because your roots become so strong. You become broader, wider. You understand? Stronger, broader, like a warrior. If he's a European, like a Viking. Coming, strong warriors. Jaja Chiwanuka. We were powerful people. We call upon lightning and thunder. Now we are so weak. When we hear lightning and thunder roll, we are running under our bed. So sinful people. This is the time we have come, and we are here to make it straight. No more weakness on the lands. The time has come now. For those of you who are always asking constantly, Congo, what should we eat? Don't even think about it. I said it's about light, it's about water, it's about magnetism. It means you have an emotional issue. You are eating for emotions. We need no NG. We need no J Kamian. So we need no J Kamian. Bisame said, Yen obedi. Anopa, area, and yenumbre. Then I mean, and then I may find can quine home. And then I may find condemn. In quino crowd, you will from quino so and chebia. Yeah, you move from quino so yet the more and I'm baby a baby. We are going to aircon. We are making the pilgrimage. And you are asking about 10 or the can quino. What if you feel and I got Rebecca and quino? Congo made the gari. Made the bare. The Diane Ashe in a team. And Yame. I a boy in a buff war. I a boy and problem solvers. Now we cannot solve problems. Rather, we accumulate problems. They be a frequency cut off low. Because if you are not a dream, you be scriptures don't so catch us say men dream you will be. And so you be think one a dream until you say sika a day nipa that's any say sika 100 Ghana cedis a day koto a toilet sebi woo no they are showing him to process all this and produce so much enzymes. And after the enzymes, I have brain now they are in your blood. Okwane akacho say you are CSS positive, you are hepatitis B positive, C positive, HIV positive, says all kinds of things. No more maba some maba beden. Vaccines. After fooling you to become a gluttony, after making you to become what we call foodian, now they are coming with a vaccine to come and save you. Once I will be sorry. For the first time in this country, in Ghana, people are resisting the vaccine. For the first time in Ghana, first in Ghana for and once or Maji, they are living in fear. Check it out. Just 1 year. Ghana for Teminka, worldwide 1 year. Or Bia Teminka, Abrochi for Bia Ghana for Teminka. 1 year ni first time Ghanaian parents are now resisting the virus, the so-called vaccines, HPV vaccine. Saying, Minkan Wasempo. Minkan Wasem. But people are now saying, don't touch our daughters. Mumba no enya cervical cancer. Munka lifestyles no leading into that, forgetting that cervical cancer. One, putting tampons, so-called pads, sanitary pads, which is not even sanitary. What you say? Why don't you tell them the preventive ways? Niamana modesisha masin. And they cause some cervical cancer. Indomie. Ediania, and digested that the body has to produce so much viruses in order to break down these plastic foods called noodles. Plastics. And then they start to disrupt your hormones as a woman. We feature the corner a basa. Hormones now are imbalance. After they now, we say, Ukako vaccine. A cervical cancer eba Ghana. That means it's when we start to embrace this kind of food, ultra processed foods, and seed oils. And they don't talk about that. They don't talk about sugar. They always attack meat. They always attack eggs. They don't talk about all these things. I'm sorry, virus and also cervical cancer. Your creative vaccine. Obrolina creative vaccine. On trial, poye. Obrolina vaccine in trial will be here. You're paying for our yefunu pen or momu dream. Yefunu pe ediane. Because a leader who thinks about food always will sell you out. Ediane no mudio. Ediane no mudream. So Ghana for an Africans, I'm a leader to say, yeah, I am kind of too much. Leader, our trim with you, one I bet to me a betrayal, or be a betrayal. Nobody will take food and money. Nobody will go and take money, millions of dollars, to bring vaccines to come and destroy their people. But all they think about is that $1 million near the abroad. Ain't you know? We don't care. We have not done any trial, 10 years, 20 years trial. We have not done anything like that. But we know this medicine works. Go and give it to your daughters. Virus does not cause cervical cancer. What you see as the virus is a way of cleansing your system. The virus is rather there to cleanse your system, to come and make sure that your inflammation marker is low. And then when they check it out, and then the inflammation says positive, then they say you have this virus, you have hepatitis, you have cervical cancer, HPV, you have this, you have that. Virus don't cause disease. I embrace virus. I embrace bacteria because I am bacteria 90% and 10% human. Without bacteria, you can never sleep. Without bacteria, you can never be a reasonable person. You can't even think well. Why the animals are powerful? Because they embrace bacteria and viruses. You are the hardware. The earth is the software. And you have to introduce yourself to the software. When you buy a computer, a laptop, what do you call it, a lapi, you know, laptop. The laptop is blank, a brand new one for sure. You have to do what? Put software, introduce software to your laptop. That is going to make your laptop work efficiently. The same thing applies to us. You have to introduce yourself to the earth. The earth is the software. Once you introduce yourself to the earth, now the system is going to install the immune system because you have introduced yourself now to the bacteria. And so right away, you are going to produce naturally vaccines, everything against whatever you have introduced yourself to. Ne yedin kuko bin, yedi agro yedin kuko bin, yanyare yenwu yatiase. We were eating dust. We were playing in the mud. We did not die. After all of a sudden, Mama yendi agro, Mama nkwalani yendi agro. You see the children are now suffering from autism because they don't play no more in the sun. They don't play no more in the earth. They don't touch the grass no more. The children are not grounded. They are now being used, being controlled by what? Blue light toxicity, radiation, every day. We need to strike a balance. You see? So all this I have for you today. I know it is early in Ghana. It is now 6 in Ghana. I think I'm man for sorry. Don't worry. This video will be on YouTube for those who did not get the beginning. I got to go. Remember that I love you and I love all of you from the bottom of my heart. And there's nobody that can bring me down because I'm already down. I'm already down to the earth. So no one can bring me to the earth. You see, that's it. If you come for me, you are a victim. And if I come for you, you are a victim. I got nothing to lose. I don't own nothing. Nothing. That's why I move freely. Those who own things, They cannot move freely. I'm gonna join my property. Hey, by this time, no. Hey, by this time, my mansion, no. By this time, my Lamborghini, no. No. I move freely in the midst of the people and teaching them. That's it. So live upright and make sure you think positive. Eat raw foods. Start with your raw eggs in the morning. That is your basic drink. Bonko siya for na num. Na uno man na obe hu ahoden. But men num, men fa tre num rocky style. Pak 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 pak. Na hwie gu wenum na num. Ube unsa na wenim kosi abeye. Num. E kakra ya ibia ho num na. Per avocado, per butter, per liver, raw. Start it slowly. If it can be a muscle of liver, nedi. For liver man kala no mundi. Apply the best right away. Serious. It boosts the brain. More bad money in autism. More mom raw liver. More mom raw liver. More blending mom. So I'm going to mean dear mom blending, move and blending raw milk. Move and blending a coconut butter and a cream na ayeno. Move and blending and move and man kala no. The crank akra. You will see the child will start to respond. Everything will be all right. We give thanks. And I love you once again. Because of the background noise, like I did tell you, we will talk more when I come to Ghana. Don't worry. Respect. And do remember, there is a way that seems good, but in the end, is death. The wages of sin is death. The wages of mistakes. Sin is mistakes. You can correct it. Everything will be all right. Give thanks. One love. Goodbye. Blessed.